Good afternoon. Welcome once again to the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. It's for anyone who's been outside, it's decent. It's a little on the cool side. It's gray, that's for sure. But Kyle, as our weather reporter, please take it away.
So today's going to be cloudy skies, high of 58, low of 39. Tomorrow, afternoon showers, high of 66, low of 51. Chance of rain, 40%. Friday, partly cloudy, high of 55, low of 32. Saturday, afternoon light rain, high of 45, low of 31. Chance of rain, 70%. Sunday, morning clouds, followed by afternoon sun, high of 50, low of 36. Monday, cloudy skies, high of 58, low of 48. Tuesday, showers, high of 61, low of 43. And next Wednesday, showers, high of 64, low of 52.
And there you have it. Sports updates. What's going on in the world of sports, all things Ohio University?
Well, today is the Quicken Loans Arena Bobcats women's basketball first match of the tournament against Western Michigan at 2:30. No fans, no pep band, no cheers, or no dancing for any universities in Quicken Loans Arena. And April 11th is the OU spring football game at Peden Stadium at 1:25 p.m. the day before Easter.
And so for OU athletics for the rest of the year, they will continue on?
They will still continue on.
And spectators?
Not for the basketball, but for baseball and the spring game will be.
And for the spring game. So there you have it. That is a perfect segue into something that I'm hoping that everybody is tracking, and that is the coronavirus or COVID-19. Just to give some brief updates, if you're not aware, Ohio University will not be holding in-person classes starting Monday through the 30th of March. They will be distance learning classes, online classes, whatever you want to call them. But that is a precautionary measure, obviously, because of the coronavirus and its presence now in the state of Ohio. The Athens City School District has also discontinued classes, which would return again on Monday. They will not be holding class from next Monday through the 30th as well. Those are both subject to change. Hopefully everyone is cognizant of the fact that this is kind of a very fluid, dynamic situation that we're experiencing from a health concern standpoint. So again, depending on what things look like in terms of any COVID-19 cases here in the county or in the city of Athens, again, that could extend further, but at this point in time, we're looking at March 30th as to when classes, in-person classes, would resume at Ohio University, as well as classes at the elementary school, middle school, and high school here in the city of Athens. Just again, I want to stress this as well with this particular virus. The best thing that you can possibly do for yourselves are frequent hand washing for 10 to 20 seconds. I will typically wash my hands with disinfectant soap for 20 seconds while reciting the alphabet. You know, if you recite the alphabet, that's probably long enough, or sing happy birthday to yourself, whatever makes you feel better. So a good thorough washing. The other thing is not shaking hands with people. I know that can be difficult. I was just in Washington, D.C. for the National League of Cities conference, and while they had set up the whole conference to be a handshake-free conference. So everybody was doing fist bumps, elbow bumps, even feet bumping each other, whatever, as a way of greeting each other. But to reduce the transmission of the virus itself, to avoid handshaking. Hand sanitizer is certainly something that would be encouraged, especially if it's got, 70% ethyl alcohol in it, which is good. The other thing that we are doing here in the city is with the counter spaces, such as utility billing or the counter space outside my office, as well as the automatic door openers or door handles, anything. We are going around and using disinfectant wipes on a lot of the surfaces that we have. Again, the best thing to use would be a wipe that kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria as a disinfectant wipe. We're using these disinfectant wipes in heavy rotation at high use areas as well. Great example is the community center. At the community center at the front desk, they're wiping down the desk often. Also, again, wiping down the doors, wiping down any other table surfaces. The Athens County Senior Center is also using these wipes and disinfecting a lot, as well as our custodial staff. And other areas around the city where we have groups of people that get together and engage. We're doing the best we can. We will have some of our individuals even going so far as to spraying the meter heads in the uptown area, again, as best they can. But again, the best thing that you can do for yourselves is just making sure you wash your hands and minimize hand contact with your face. We don't really realize this, but on average, we touch our faces about 900 times a day. That's a lot, but we do. And one of the easiest ways for any virus to be transmitted is via hands to face or any facial feature. So keep that in mind. I also want to give some updates at this point in time. And Kyle, I know that you are really tracking this as well, in that there are currently a small handful of cases identified here in the state of Ohio. I think mostly in the
Cleveland area,
Cleveland, Cuyahoga area, and I understand that at Shawnee State they have identified, or the Portsmouth area, a case or two, but nothing local. But I will stress this: nothing local yet. This is a pretty rapidly spreading virus. The other thing just to share is there's a couple places where you can call to get more information if you want. Ruth Dudding, who is the Public Information Officer for the Athens City County Health Department. She can be reached at 740-592-4431. And she is at extension 5912. Or you can reach out to the medical director at the health department, and that is Dr. James Gaskell. He can be reached at the same number, 740-592-4431, extension 5903. Also, anybody can reach out now to the Ohio Health Department call center, which has been established. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, they can be reached at 1-833-427-5634. Again, this is the Ohio Health Department, Department of Health, rather. It's their call center, and they can be reached at 1-833-427-5634 to get more updates on that. The other thing just to share with anyone who's watching is that the city has chosen to close down the preschool at the community center and the after-school care. The Athens County Senior Center will remain open. We will be monitoring, though, very closely everything that's going on in the world of COVID-19 spread. And if we start to identify that we're seeing cases closer to Athens, or certainly in the city of Athens, that we will be making some other closure announcements at that point in time. Shifting gears to Athens Engineering and Public Works, some things going on in that world. Mulligan Road paving. This will be going on today and expected to be completed by March 19th, which is a Thursday. It will be occurring between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. This is between Hickory Street and Curtis, so the lower end of Mulligan Road. That is going on. East State Street lane closure. We figured this to be somewhere in the vicinity of Kroger. On East State Street, there will be a contractor will be on site to complete some corrective street work in that area. In particular, it's going to be the eastbound curb lane near 903 East State Street. Two-way traffic and access to all intersections will be maintained. However, a temporary lane closure will occur between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. This has been a long-awaited completion, and that is the Northwest Athens bike path spur. I say completion, hasn't even started yet on this phase 3, but that's underway. That started this week. The project includes the construction of an 8-foot wide paved bikeway that will connect Armitage Road up with University Estates Boulevard. Again, this would be the completion of the Northwest Bike Path Spur, and in particular, Phase 3. This is been something we've been waiting for a long time, to where people have a safer way in which to access the bike path instead of having to go all the way down University Boulevard, get onto 682, which can be dicey and dangerous, to get back to Armitage Road and then onto the bike path spur. So that's a much anticipated project to see start, and it will be completed this summer. Arts, Parks, and Recreation, Youth Soccer, the registration is still open through March 15th. This is for grades K through 6, $35 per child, so please take advantage of that. You can reach out to Erin Helms at the community center. She can be reached at 592-3325, or you can email Erin at ehelms, that would be EHELMS, at ci.athens.oh.us for soccer. So the soccer program is going to move forward. Registration is also open for youth multi-sport, the youth multi-sport clinic for grades K through 6. Again, $35 per child. This will give kids an exposure to things such as soccer, football, non-contact, basketball. Registration will include all clinic dates, which is March 25th, April 1st, April 8th, April 15th, 22nd, and 29th. So that sounds like it should be a great way to introduce kids to a whole variety of different sports to see how it fits. The community center, Arts, Parks, and Recreation, rather, it still has postings for jobs over the summer. These are seasonal positions. The Arts, Parks, and Recreation seasonal maintenance is one said position. The community center building supervisor, day camp instructor, head lifeguard, pool cashier, and program coordinator for Arts West. And then there are also seasonal maintenance for the cemeteries. We are looking for people to work and help us out over the summer months with our cemeteries, which require a lot of work. We have about 20 plus acres of cemetery, both at the East or West State Street Cemetery and the West Union Cemetery. So we need a lot of help down there with those to keep them looking nice. And finally, the last item that I have is Arts West is looking for a program coordinator, program specialist with the development, planning, and implementation of programs and events. So if you're interested in that, I believe that is one where you would reach out to Emily Beveridge, if I'm not mistaken. Emily Beveridge can be reached at the Arts West facility. Again, please, for your own safety as well as those around you, Simple things such as frequent washing of your hands. Social distancing is another thing, to where, if you suspect that someone that or is even related to you, that they may be coming down with coronavirus, social distancing is a prudent thing to do. I believe a 6-foot radius from somebody is the minimum. The other thing is, if you're feeling sick, stay home. Stay home, or if you really feel like you're coming down with flu-like symptoms, sore throat, cough, sneezing, fever, I would certainly seek medical attention, especially if you are someone age 70 plus, or you have a compromised, immune system. Again, be smart about things. So that said, Kyle, as usual, thank you for joining me for another installment of the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. It's always wonderful having you here to talk about all things sports, all things weather, and now, COVID-19 updates, which I'm sure we will be constantly keeping you informed about that as things transpire. I will certainly get information to the government channel so that if need be, we can put it on our ticker tape line to keep people posted on things, as this is a forever and rapidly changing situation across the nation. But it's also rapidly changing within the state of Ohio and adjoining states as well. So again, thank you, Kyle. Thank you for tuning in, and please join us again next week for the next installment of the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. Thank you. Tune in. Talk to you later.